Hello, this is Noah Barron, your host of 6 Minutes. Today we'll be interviewing Peter the Great of Russia. Hello, Peter.
Hello, a pleasure to be here. Now where's my vodka?
Peter, refreshments will be available after the show.
Executor!
Okay, just get him his vodka. Come on, please.
Thank you, sir. Now we can continue.
That's good. You got that out of the way. Okay, what was your childhood like growing up in primitive Russia?
Well, I was born on June 9th, 1672 in Moscow. My father was Tsar Alexis I, and I was born from his second wife, Natalia, and I had several siblings from his first wife. I got a basic education, which is surprising considering I was very wealthy. And you'd think that I'd have great education, but I guess it just shows that education did not have a very main role in the life of Russia in this time.
Interesting. What was your biggest building project during your time period as Tsar of Russia?
Well, my biggest and my favorite building project would have to be St. Petersburg. It was named after myself, and it was the capital of our great country, Russia. I felt like it is an open window to the Western world. When you're in St. Petersburg, you feel like you're in Western Europe. I love this city like my son. Well, not my oldest son. I love the city a little more than my oldest son, but you know, it's nice.
What happened to your oldest son exactly?
We'll get to that later.
Okay. So, when I do interviews, I have to do some research. As you know, I interview lots of people, very acclaimed people. And so, while I was researching, I came upon this committee that he formed, the Drunken Council of Fools. And I'm just wondering, how did the forming of that help Russia in any way, shape, or form? And what kind of name is that?
I mean, I was very young and foolish at the time, and I just wanted to have fun, so I was like, who doesn't love to drink an enormous amount of vodka? So I just liked vodka that much.
Vodka is tasty.
Indeed.
Is there something interesting about yourself that you would like to share with us today?
Well, I don't want to state the obvious, like my intelligence and my amazing good looks, but
I see you're not cocky.
No, I'm very modest. And so something that I think people would find interesting is my hatred of bearded men, also known as boyars. These men look hideous in their beards, so I say either pay me money or cut off that beard. You understand?
Okay. I guess you are anti-beard. Do you have any regrets?
Any regrets? I don't think any good ruler should look at the past because you can't change the past. But even if I did look in the past, I wouldn't have any regrets. I made the best decision possible as the ruler of Russia.
I mean, what about killing your own son?
My son is not like any other man in Russia. He was part of a plot to kill me, and therefore he should die. I will not tolerate any of this terrible behavior. Do you understand?
Okay, I guess. What was it like to tour Europe in the late 17th and early 18th centuries? I mean, they were much more advanced than you, so what was it like?
Yes, it was very great. It inspired me to just change the entire country of Russia. I wanted to westernize all of Russia because there were so many great things in Europe, and I realized we don't have any of this in Russia, so we have to change. And it was just a great inspiration to me.
What exactly did you do to westernize Russia?
Well, in Russia, I did all these great things. Like, I brought these European experts, I sent Russians abroad for schooling, and I promoted European clothing. And I also placed a tax on those hideous beards I speak of before.
Interesting. And finally, as you know, I am very involved in 21st century politics, and I'm familiar that you are also very involved in politics too. Are you affiliated with an American political party, and why?
Oh yes, I am a very conservative Republican on the very far side of the spectrum. I am anti-secular and believe that church and state should coexist simultaneously in government. This is why I supported Rick Perry's lenient gun regulation policies. And another fun fact, I love to watch FPS Russia on YouTube. They make so many big booms and it entertains me greatly.
I also enjoy FPS Russia, but I'm not sure about your political viewpoint. And that is our show, and we are off the air.
Cut.
I have to go to the bathroom, guys.
Damn you! You made me save my beer!
It looked hideous. You should be thankful, you silly boy.
No. No!